Hello. It is Friday. Let me just check my computer. Okay, good. Can never be too sure. But hello, welcome. It is Friday, and literally I'm expecting to just be doing squats again. Because even if I beat this one, there's the other one. Though if I do get tired of it, I will do a couple missions in between, but we are going to do our best to try to finish this squat mini game and complete it. And there's my theme song playing in the background. Make preparations. And today had been pretty good, quite busy. Had a lot of like rescheduling I needed to do, like these two advertisers. Thankfully, it happened to work out. Open my bit. Okay, it was just my computer. These two advertisers were, thankfully, it worked out really well because one advertiser that was supposed to have their thing ready before the end of the day today, end of business day, in order to have their ad run next week, they happened to need more time, and there was an advertiser where like because this previous one was already scheduled, it's first come first served, there's only one slot, and I told him like you can the week of the 15th is free. Well, because this person needed more time, the second advertiser actually wanted the next week's slot, but because they came second asking for that slot, it wasn't, I couldn't give it to them, but then I had to just switch them. It worked out so well. This person already had their stuff, so it works out. Though the first advertiser, this is like their third time rescheduling. Unfortunately, the rest of the month is all pretty much accounted for, basically. So they can't make any more changes to that. Yeah, we'll see. Alright. Yes, alright. We'll do it now. Alright, that one is totally like, it was just too many times. Cube A quit. I'm gonna blame the cat, even though it's a me issue. It's a skill issue on my part. Cat, go away. Quit distracting me. Too soon, actually, which is surprising. Now I'm getting all... I made a checklist for my to-dos for the weekend. I actually will have to go to the bank, get quarters. I'll have to go get quarters so that I could do a bunch of laundry because I'm going to just like clean everything. But then I have like specific things I want to hit with Sunday because my friend did let me know that there is the basically the novice raffle for ALA Masquerade. So I'm going to enter that, and if I do, I'm going to do Sunday. So August 1st, I would find out if I'm in. Then I would really have to heavily crunch. Well, not crunch, I would have plenty of time. I really have to work on completing it. My friend suggested I input my Tignati, but there's a bunch of things I want to fix with him, and I want to make a weapon for him. And I just simply won't have the time because I've already promised that I would do Sunday for ALA, so that's why. But if I am able to somehow compete in ALA, then maybe I can then finally compete with Tignati with that. I would have like some practice, some confidence. Get used to it. I probably won't win because there's gonna be amazing people. Who knows, I might not even be picked because it's a raffle for the novices. But even though I'm not really a novice level, it's always that point. Oh, I did it! I did it! I did it! I just needed to have a whole night's sleep today. I'm gonna go save. Hell yeah. Shinra Soldier. Squatch Champion! Hell yeah. Not yet. I will save. I'm gonna hella save just in case something goes wrong. I'm gonna save. But because it's not to like blow smoke up on my own ass or anything. It's just like I do have like the experience enough that I consider myself more. Not a master, definitely. I could definitely be, especially since I'm self-taught. I'm definitely a journeyman level, but I found out that the way these kind of contests go is the level is based off of how many times you win. Like how many times you get an award, not necessarily win, but get an award. That is basically how you count your level. So because I never have been in a contest and I haven't placed in any contests, they consider me to be a novice. So that's why I feel like I was behind the last year.
体力測定の準備はできたかね
Oh, did I do it all? Oh. Did I do it? I thought there was 5 levels. Go get like Sephiroth or something. Yep. Oh, I thought that there was another level. Oh, then I did it. And hello, Ronan. All SWATs are done? Oh, hell yeah! I thought that there was gonna be another level and it was gonna be like, he was gonna be the third, like the fastest round all the time. Oh. Well, nice. Alright, so I have the Mithrone. Should have 4 pieces of Shinra lunch cards for Eric. Oh, okay. Alright. I have the Mithril tools. I also have the Shinra soldier. Oh, I could make a cool flower cart. But I want to make a cute flower cart for her. Oh, now my Sabrini wants to join me. While I'm wearing the shirt that I do not want you to snag. Hi, Miss Man. Her fur is growing in. She now has like half an inch length fur. Or about an inch length fur in some places. Compared to her like 2 inch. I think the other pieces are behind quests. Okay. Like quests, like I have to continue, or oh, I have to explore more. Okay. I need to explore and get more quests. Okay. Gotcha. But I'm so glad I'm so glad that I thought I was gonna be spending the next like 4 hours trying to. Because for some reason, what I thought you meant was that there was an extra level, and it was like the third fastest. The opponent was going that fast every single time. Missions too. Some might have been missable though if you don't finish certain storyline ones. Missions too. Okay. Well, that's kind of sucky. If that's the case, I did my best to be as thorough. I wonder if also some of the treasure, the stuff with the Yuffie, not Yuffie, yeah Yuffie. Well, we'll try. I'll explore. If I ended up having missed them, then well, it was my fault. We'll just have to replay the game after I replay Remake. Because I do happen to love Remake, and I realized I did not stream Remake. I played it by myself. You know what? We're kind of fortunate. I mean, my neighbor isn't a bad singer, but man, we can. I don't know if maybe she's like close to me, and that's why I can hear her singing. Where basically we have I have a neighbor who is in a band or something, so she will be constantly singing. It's not that it's bad singing, but like one time she was doing it at like midnight, and I'm like, you're lucky that I'm just for some reason still up. There was this other lady who, oh yeah, it was when my friends and I were streaming. We were watching together Gunbuster, so we happened to be watching that. But this person was just like doing this at like 12, 1 in the 1 in the morning. Walnut Wood, if we got 6 spies. Oh, cool. Okay. Maybe I need to maybe I need to go back to her and see. But it was kind of funny because another neighbor was like yelling out the window, calling her voice ugly. I mean, it's mean. I don't think her voice is ugly, but I do understand because she was like telling her to shut the fuck up. It's like you're doing this at like, yeah, it's the weekend, but there's people who still work on the weekends. Did we get the premium tires? Let me look at my items, actually. Alright, so... here's the Craftsman monthly, walnut wood, premium tires. There we go. Mithril tools. Okay. Oh, then I have everything for the cute. Nice. Actually, I have everything for both wagons, I think. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Need to beat mission 216, I think. Okay. I think I can do that, unless it's like a level 5. But maybe I can. Well, I'm gonna have to eventually, but I would have to gain some levels for it. Cuvee, do you see a ghost? I do have the mithril tools. I do have them. So maybe I already beat it. And we just... Uh, 216. Oh, then yeah. I got an ice ring. The quests leading up to are at different NPCs. Yeah, this is the one we're just holding off on for a little. I don't know if you can hear it. I don't know if you can hear it in the background. This is sometimes what we have to deal with, what I have to deal with. Behind the scenes. Oh yeah, I can get some more Mako. I do need to get this one. Should be 8 pieces for each, yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So those are 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so maybe. Oh, so I do have them. Because I have the craftsman monthly. So I have them. So we could do that. So we could do a couple of missions, I think. We'll do a couple missions, but first I'm going to save a little bit and then I'm going to save. So we do have everything. Oh, thank God. Thank God I was thorough. My bitrate is being annoying. Should try to beat the mission before the story. They don't make much sense after story. Oh, okay. Does the wagon count as story? I plan on beating all the missions before moving forward with the mission. But does like talking with Aerith and doing the wagons, we can knock out the wagons? Okay, cool. That's what I wanted to know. Yeah, no, I plan on doing all the missions because you mentioned that we won't be here for a while, so. But yeah, I remember no wagon is side contact. Cool. There's no gold back on main story? Okay. Well, yeah, no, that's why I'm gonna do all the missions. But I meant like, we'll eventually return, but if the missions are locked out even after we return, then, yeah. Little cube with this little, cats are so cute where they have like their big, I call them boba eyes, but then there's like a little dot of light that you can see with a little shine. He's laying there next to the door. Being a cutie patootie. Cute fatty. But yeah, I plan on doing all the missions. That's how I interpreted it. Usually when they say, oh, like, are you sure? Then I know. Actually, I might have to talk to some of these guys and see if they have any more missions for me. I'll do that after. I'll get to give her both of the wagons. I'm gonna start with cute first because I think that she would like cute. And also, I think she has some reservations about.
Zax, 可愛いアイテム持ってるね。
Yes, I do.
ミスリルツールにウォルナット材にプレミアムタイヤに月刊職人か。その材料使えば新しいワゴンできそうじゃない？
Yes. Hell yeah. I don't know if I told you the story of when I was in Japan for my first class for it was for stop motion. And we had the builder on stage. Don't you dare complain about this.
また可愛くないとか言うんだろ。
かわいいこれ。大好き。これ今までで一番。
おっしゃおっしゃ。じゃあこのワゴンで花を売りに行こう。
Cats. Literally, now is not the time. We're trying to have a cute moment here. Zach is trying to score some cute points with his girlfriend, okay? Of course. Stop! Stop it right now. Leave her alone.
みんな買ってくれるか
Damn it,
な。
of course it's...
毎度。
大好評。
Of course they aren't, they can't stop it from me.
任せなさい。
Ugh. Cat! You're ruining this moment. You're going in timeout. You've been a bad boy. No. Stop. There.
この調子ならあっという間にワゴンが空になっちゃうね。
あら、本物のお花しかも綺麗。
当たり前さ。この花はエアリスが大切に育てたんだから。
本当？こんなお花がスラム中に咲いていたら素敵でしょうね。
ああ、それが俺たちの夢なんだ。スラムだけじゃない、ミッドガルの上も下も花でいっぱいにする。
上でもお花売れるかな。
どういうこと？ああ、やっぱり空が怖いか。
でも行ってみたい。試したい。
じゃあ次の仕事が終わったら行こう。
本当？
ああ、約束だ。
ありがとう、ザックス。
The thing is, the cats aren't truly fighting, but Sabrina severely detests and hates Cube. So I don't want it to escalate, so I have to yell at them
ザックス、
to
かっ
stop.
こいい
I
ア
have
イテ
to
ム
separate
持って
them.
るね。
Because thankfully things haven't escalated too badly, but I don't want them to. Because Sabrina, basically what she'll do is she'll just literally fall to her side. He's in brat mode. Yes, he is. I've noticed he's become a little bit more territorial of me. And I know that he wants to play with Sabrina mainly. Because he'll do it early in the morning. He'll just like, she's sleeping, she likes to be right here, and he will just poke his damn head above the side of the bed and stare at her. I think he wants to smack her. But basically, all Sabrina will do is lay on her side and growl. So I have to stop him because I don't know what will happen if they go too far.
親裸性ハンダに、親裸性セラミックに、親裸性キャタピラに、親裸配膳台設計図か。その材料使えば新しいワゴンできそうじゃない？
Yes. My Kube. He's always acting up a little bit.
なんかワゴンっぽくない。
Yeah, a little, yeah.
ザックス？
It looks more like something for me, while the cute wagon is for you.
かっこいい。
Yeah, there you go.
俺って意外な才能があったんだな。 さあこのワゴンで花を売りに行こうぜ。
It doesn't hold as many flowers it looked like. Maybe it'll convince some guys to come and buy flowers? It does look a little crazy.
うん可愛くていい感じ。
I don't know about cute. It kind of makes me think of
買ってくれるかな。
Wally though. Maybe we should have them out at the same time. There you go.
これは見たことがないタイプだ。神羅の最新型兵器か。
No.
違う見ればわかるだろ。花売りワゴンだよ。
It does.
お花どうですか。
いや
Wow.
なんだ
what a
よ
loser.
じっと見て。
He wants to buy the wagon
これ
instead.
を1万ギルで売ってくれないか。
Oh damn.
強力な兵器に改造することができるかもしれない。
I don't know if we want that.
ふざけんなよ。このワゴンはなエアリスのために俺が一生懸命作ったんだぞ。
1万ギル。
え、何？エアリス揺れてるの？ほらほら買わないなら帰った帰った。
通報があったのはここだ。未確認兵器発見。
What?
より排除する。
What do you mean? It's just a fucking wagon. That guy, because we didn't give it to him, he totally snitched on us. Snitches get stitches.
「花売りワゴンありがとう。3台も。
You're
お仕事
welcome.
気をつけてね。
Alright. Hello, Cube. Speaking of Brat, here he is. Here is the Brat. It's funny because I check on them sometimes in the morning through the cat cam, and I'm always seeing him in the box now. He's loving sleeping in the box in the afternoon. His nails do need to be trimmed though. They're getting a little too long. This particular shirt I do not want you to snag, so I'm actually gonna deposit you there. There you go. This is one of my favorite shirts I got at a convention. I've been dealing with a person I help with their cat. Oh, how are they? Is the cat rambunctious or... You know, I always wonder to myself, what would it be like if I got an orange cat? And like, Cube is already crazy enough. So it's like, He's nice to pet, but he likes to play rough too often. Yeah. Alright, just double checking that everybody... Alright, we'll try it with the kid. Well, let's actually go check the park. He plays the belly trap game? Yeah. Cube is not really, he doesn't really show me his belly too much. He does sometimes, but I know better than to do it. With Sabrina, though, I'm not too sure because she's like medium. It's kind of similar with my cat Daisy. When Daisy was on the bed and she had her belly shown, I was allowed to pet the belly. But if she was on the floor and showing me the belly, I cannot touch the belly. With Sabrina, sometimes she will allow it, either or. But mainly on the bed, what I like to do is while I'm like watching stuff, because I like to watch stuff on my computer on my bed, she'll be laying down with her stomach and I'll just like hold her stomach. And she'll allow me. Act nice until the hand comes close, yeah. Well, that's because he's telling you he trusts him. They're telling you that they trust you, and you're actually not supposed to pet the belly. I guess unless you know them very well, or maybe if he's on a bed, he'll allow it. Cuba has never allowed me to, I think, touch his belly. And he's only shown the belly a few times. Well, Sabrina's always showing the belly.
Yeah, かっこいい兄ちゃん。数当てゲーム屋にようこそ。今日の商品も。じゃあ、1から6までの数のこの店の前を通る6人のうち、子供兄ちゃんの選んだ数と通った5あたり商品。ちなみに1と2と3かな。今回はきっとこのうちのどれかだぜ。
Oh no, he intentionally does the trap. Oh, and gets grabby even with her hands.
でも出るのは兄ちゃんだ。じゃあ数字を選んでくれよ。
I'll do 2. Last time I did 3 and it was 1. What do you mean that those first two look like 2 kids?
あー残念。外れ。
Her husband who passed used to play that way, where they would do like this. That actually like makes it so that they're rougher.
それじゃあまた来てくれよな。
My brother sometimes does that with the cat. My brother is totally the person that was like, I hate cats, I do not want cats. But like, his wife had always was suddenly wanting to get a cat. We would always kind of joke that we would get a cat, and he always was like no, which was funny because when he first met her, he was against like the dogs being on the furniture, and he didn't want any more dogs. And like as he's been with his wife and everything, now the dogs are on the couch, and they I think sleep with them on the bed, and can't get my hands toward this or that. That's true. Yeah, especially biting. Having a cat bite you is actually pretty bad. Especially if it breaks skin, you have to immediately clean it. And with the unknown cats, like you could possibly get cat scratch fever as well. You have to be careful. But he was similar with the cat, but then his wife was basically, she messaged me because we had been like not conspiring. Like I would just talk to her about how we would. But I didn't know. I always thought that he was just set on not getting a cat. But basically what she did was she went to the adoption center, filled out the form, they got approved, and then she told my brother, well, you're either going to be a part of this surprise for the kids, or you're not going to be a part of this surprise for the kids. And then they got Maisie. She's a tuxedo with a bulbous belly. Maisie actually had COVID. She had cat COVID. It was like basically like when she was a kitten, they believe that she had gotten the cat COVID. And as of right now, the medicine to cure cat COVID is not FDA approved for animals yet. So they had to do like a secret. They had to actually like go. My brother had to go like 2 hours. He had to drive out 2 hours away, and like in a parking lot, like secretly get these like cat drugs. Cat name is Amos. And like the drug, they literally had to give it to her for 180 days. But she's okay now, and now she's growing again. Now she's growing. Like beforehand, they believe her growth was stunted because of the underlying issue. But yeah. Her other cat is an ancient calico. Aw. You know, I've never had calicos before. Like when I had, so we had a black cat. I think he was a bit of a tuxedo named Moody. Growing up, he was my father's cat. My mom gave him Moody. And then when I was born, because Moody was the baby. He was the baby of the family before I was born, because I was born and raised as an only child. Even though I have a brother, an older brother. But Moody hated my guts. He was so jealous of me because he was the baby, and then when I was born, obviously I was also preemie, so I had to get even more extra attention. Amos is a black fluffy tuxedo. Aw, yeah, Moody was a short-haired. I have two specific memories of Moody. One where, because we had ended up adopting more cats, and one of them, her name was Luna. She was my parents were in the kitchen and wanting to get like her stitches removed because she got fixed. And I remember my parents telling me that I shouldn't go to them. But I was curious what was going on because, you know, I wanted to see what they were doing. And then Moody literally chased me through the kitchen, through the living room, and I remember hopping on the couch with my back turned and like me covering my head, and him just coming up, jumping up, and scratching at my back. Because he was jealous of what they were paying attention to Luna doing whatever, you know, they were doing with her stitches, and he did not like that I went there. And then the second memory I have of him was actually when he was much older and he was going to be passing soon, and he licked my elbow. That is literally the most positive memory I have of Moody. So, but I mean, he was a cat. I don't blame him. It's a funny thing. And then I had Mama. Her name was Little Tiger at first, but then she got pregnant and had kittens, so then she was Mama Tiger. And then her kittens, Artemis and Luna. There was another kitten I named Daisy, but unfortunately they passed young. And then Artemis was bonded to me. Luna was scared of me. Mama was a tabby. So she was a gray and black tabby with like a gray swirl on her belly, like the side of her side. And then Artemis was white with like, he was born with just like one gray spot. But as he grew, it like took over like about 50% of his body or so. And it was that the gray part was the tabby part of him. And he was huge. And then Luna was black, kind of undertoned gray a bit because she was a long-haired tabby as well, but black. And then we had another cat when after we moved to, actually no, we ended up getting Darwin in high school, or middle school to high school, where I remember this lady was trying to get kittens because a dog had attacked one of the kittens, so she was trying to get them, and I remember just being like the cat snatcher. I grabbed him by his arm and got this little gray kitten, and the lady, I was like, oh, we have cats, so we could totally take care of them, so I took him. And his name was Darwin, and he ended up being huge. He was a light gray with some bit of like tuxedo-esque like, so his base fur was light gray, and then he had white chin, belly, and then feet, toes. And then when we moved to Ohio, we then, a school friend had given me a kitten. They had named him Ninja, but he was a fluffy light gray cat, but we ended up calling him Little Bit because he ended up he was the youngest at the time. But it's funny because Little Bit ended up like ballooning. He ended up being like almost the size of like a beach ball, but it could have been also that he had very long hair. He was very long haired and gray, and he was a bit like a Norwegian forest cat. Well, Darwin was, I think there's like a particular, he was very big. Like his paw was like this big on my hand. Like all my cats except for Mama and Luna were big, have been big cats. And then my mom had adopted a cat named Midnight, who was another black cat. But Midnight was very skittish, and like all the other cats were, I mean, because Midnight would pee, and so because he was scared, but the cats did not like that because the cats were all kind of, Little Bit and Darwin were kind of bonded together, and then obviously the family, Mama, Luna, and Artemis, were, themselves. So Midnight literally stayed in a hole in the basement. Like, we couldn't get him out of that hole. We would feed him and everything, but he would just stay in there. So when my mom took in a high school friend of mine because she was going through some troubles at home, in the home, so she was staying with my mom. My mom became her legal guardian and all that. But she ended up moving to her grandma's house in Tennessee, and she ended up taking Midnight with her. But the only problem is, that would have been fine, but the grandmother ended up letting Midnight go. We found out later. She ended up letting Midnight outside, and Midnight had no instincts whatsoever to be outside. My mom had never forgave her. Never forgave her for that. Because he never returned. He most likely, hopefully he survived, but we don't know, which really sucks. And then when I was in college, I was away from the cats and everything, but I ended up getting a cat named Daisy. Daisy was a black cat. And I'm gonna just like look and see if I can get any missions. So Daisy was a black cat. She was definitely bonded to me, but she was old. I got her older. So I got her when she was 7 years old. And she was it was pretty funny how I ended up actually getting her, because also like I will say I have been very lucky. I have been very stupid when it comes to strangers, and I had been very lucky. I don't know why. I guess I'm like really good at telling, because I've never had really a bad encounter with strangers that I trust. I end up like doing stupid shit. But basically there was this woman walking her little tiny cute white dog that I thought was adorable, and I squealed and wanted to pet the dog, because I do like dogs. I just personally wouldn't keep a dog because they require a little bit more care, like the walking and the needing of supervision and things like that. I told her about how I've only ever had cats, and this is a complete stranger right in front of like a store that I would patronize quite a lot. I would go to a lot in the Oakland, Piedmont area. And then she straight up told me, asked me, do you want a cat? And I was just like, sure. And this lady, like basically it was her best friend's daughter's cat. But because the daughter had broken her back and was incapacitated at the time, and unfortunately the daughter was the one who owned Daisy beforehand, and the daughter's mother unfortunately was grieving because her sister had passed away. And Daisy was very needy, a very needy cat. I believe she was a Bombay, which is a certain type of black cat that they're bred to be very needy lap cats, and they just didn't have the capacity for it. So with this stranger that I just met, and I just like had them just like talk to my mom over the phone, I went with this stranger in her car for an hour to drive over to her mom's or to her best friend's house. And then I met Daisy, and Daisy came up to me instantly. You know, it was funny because they had told me, oh, you know, this is the thing, this cat never comes up to people. But I found out, like, sometimes, they didn't tell me this, but sometimes people do that to, like, make you feel good that the cat, you know, even though the cat's friendly. Maybe they wanted me to instantly like the cat, so. But I ended up literally taking her in that day. I want to get the Mako. Looking for items. I know there's. There we go. Yes. So I ended up with Daisy, and I had her for like 7 years. She was 14 when she passed. Oh. We were basically bonded. She was like attached. She was definitely like the definition of a Velcro cat. But she was hilarious. She literally would smack me in the face for attention.
Activating combat mode.
And then I had gotten, basically, after Sabrina passed, my coworker, it was literally, I did not have enough time, but basically my coworker was in a bad situation and he needed to get out now, and it's easier around here. It's not that, it's a little difficult to find places that accept animals around here. I lucked out with my place. I don't even pay a pet rent. I just paid a $35 deposit, which is very unheard of, but my place was very nice about that. But so yeah, he ended up giving me Sabrina. Her original name was Bubbles. And then you've definitely heard the story about QA. And those are all my cats. I basically grew up only with cats, ever. I had a dragonfly once, but it was, we didn't know how to take care of it, so it unfortunately died. My father caught it in a gas station. And gave it to me.
Activating combat mode.
邪魔すんな。これこれこれならどうよ。
Conflict resolved. Activating combat mode.
はいっと。やったよ。これこれ僕の手だ。狙うぜ。これならどうよ。せーの。今してやる。これこれ逃がしたよ。
Conflict.
おっしゃー。
Activating combat mode.
見てろ。これならどうよ。はっおしまい。逃がしたよ。せーの。僕の手だ。好きにやらせるか。今してやる。
Oh, he's a king, that's why. I'm like, why are they so damn fucking love?
狙うぜ。僕の手だ。
Conflict resolved.
おっしゃー。
Gonna drink some water. But yeah, when Sabrina passes, I'm wondering if I should. I'll see how Cubate is by himself, if he needs another buddy. Who knows, maybe he wouldn't like anybody else with him. Or he would be too bored, maybe then he'd have a young... I was about to say young coworker. He can have a young coworker with him to help him.
Activating combat mode.
俺ザックス。あんたの名前は？おっと、ちょっと待ってくれ。ああ、そうか。
Man, just
今
flirting
忙し
with
いからちょ
everyone,
っと
huh?
遅れるわ。
後ろ
お？ゲッツォー。
You fucking...
忙しいのは終わったか。
Yes.
からが本番だ。
I say I'm done doing this anytime.
これまでか。
Actually, no, I'm
だ
not.
から頑張ってるって。
I need a first. It's a bit overkill for a bug, but you know what?
Conflict resolved.
We'll get a Cubase for Cubase if he has to put up with what he has to put Sabrina through, yeah. Yeah, I'm hoping that Sabrina will live at a minimum to 17, so that's 3 more years. And then he'll be 6. So then, yeah, he might be one of the Sabrina. He'll be a little bit senior at 6. Hero drink. I do not know what my neighbor is playing, but
Activating combat mode.
oh damn!
Conflict resolved.
Goodbye ostriches. Dark matter. Mithril.
Activating
Oh,
combat
what
mode.
is that? Oh, man.
Conflict resolved.
Ostrich had hands. It did have hands. I did notice that, but I just didn't say anything. Kind of just not manifest the nightmare fuel. And also there's little mandrakes. I'm bringing up Harry Potter in this game. Huey's become a sleepy boy. A good sleepy boy. I never can find chests here. I'm always super blind. In these areas.
Activating combat mode.
Well, I know we're Sausage also has hands. He's gonna throw hands.
Activating combat mode.
Oh. Shush.
Conflict resolved.
Hero drink. I don't even know what that does, but okay. Oh, is it like a phoenix down? Yes, sir. Are you needing something? Yes? The one thing is, Cuba is a very cuddly boy. I will tell you this, like every morning, well, not every morning, but most mornings when I'm drinking my coffee, that is when he decided that I found out when I was looking it up, I guess like because it's a routine, he associates that routine with me relaxing and getting coffee in the morning as time for cuddles. He's slow blinking at me. But yeah, I think that this is one of the reasons why he picks on Sabrina. Oh, if only I could see his face. He's like, he's so sleepy, but I do need my hands in order to play. It's funny because when I go to the bathroom, obviously cats love to follow you into the bathroom, but he decides that that is when he needs to be in my lap, laying down like this in my lap. That's, I know it's a little TMI, but for some reason that and coffee time, those are the two times that he wants to be in my lap. Consistently. Alright, now my hands are free. Finally. Alright. Lunar Harp, I don't even know what that does, but you know what? We'll get it. I'm so glad I looked back. Dogs will too, but they have a reason genetically built. Oh, to like go with you to the bathroom for like protection purposes. They say for cats, it might be similar. For cats, it might also be like a safety thing. Though Kume likes to also follow Sabrina in the bathroom, and she does not like that at all. He hears her, and he just wants to know what she's doing in there. So who knows?
Activating combat
He
mode.
just knows.
Conflict
Attack!
resolved.
But yeah, lately in the mornings, QB's been like stalking Sabrina. At night he'll like literally pack protection, and that they see bathroom break as vulnerable time, so they've been gonna do, yeah. I think for Cube it's more so he knows that I'm just like there to be a laugh for him, so he goes in.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah. I eviscerated those. Eviscerated. I eviscerated those. Mail address. Hell yeah. Even when Missy doesn't go in, she'll be waiting at the door. Aww. Yeah, if I close the door. Cube will sometimes, he'll be curious when I'm showering. If I leave the door open. He doesn't do it all the time. Don't worry, I'm not smacking him, I'm smacking myself. I have some bites on my leg that are itching. And I don't want to scar, so it's better to just like smack it. Exactly. Ingredient for Soma. 20 elixir. Holy smokes. Oh, it's the city planning department. What time is it?
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Hell yeah. That's what you get. 20 of these. making a phoenix down. Cool. Oh, there's no chest here, so I might as well just go to the. What is that?
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Just ew. Doc's code, hell yeah. But yeah. Any plans for the weekend? My plan is to clean, go to the bank, and then work on my Sunday cosmetics. Oh yeah, and then I have this one other neighbor who just yells. Not much planned. Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot my. So it turned out I was correct. My coworker does have COVID. Probably cleaning. Yeah. Same. Same. But yeah.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to fight those guys. Power Fist, hell yeah. I don't know if you might not be able to hear if I'm hearing. I am hearing a movie being played.
Conflict resolved. Activating combat mode.
Getting in luck.
ザックスなら勝てる。
There you go.
Conflict
yeah,
resolved.
Nice. Male dress. Ah. A shop with a long trip. I thank you for continuing to take on so many missions. On behalf of the city planning department, I'm sending you a flyer for the materia shop. Ooh, in section 5. At the world's first materia shop, not only does it have historic value, but they are a membership-based business, limiting their dealings to customers of their choosing. With that kind of exclusivity, you can be sure of the quality of the goods. Feel free to use the services the shop has to offer, and I hope you continue your duties for our company. Your favorite accessories. I thank you for having taken on so many missions on behalf of the city planning department. With the last mission completed, the series of city planning, city development projects is over. We could not have come this far without you, Zach. In thanks, I'm sending you a flyer for the accessory shop in section 6. They are known to carry all the accessories anyone would want. Feel free to use your services. Use the services this shop has to offer, and I hope you continue your duties for our company. Nice. Okay. Wait, isn't this? Oh, but these hidden terrain and oops, and then this one. Oh, I have like everything. I guess if I wanted to do stuff with the Yes, Sabrina? Are you trying to tell me something? I think I will change that doggo blade to something else. Vital Slash. Poison Blade. Let's try Poison Blade. Maybe with the doubles. I'll go up here. Plus, Salt Twister. Also replying Hollow Knight before considering Silksong? Oh, replaying? Oh, okay. Oh yeah, because you were talking about that. Fuse. Yes. I'm gonna try to get new ones. Assault Twister. Magic. Okay. Oh. Okay. Fireblade. Silver Amulet. Wizard. Barrier. Oh, it tells me the results, so. $9.30, thank you. Ooh, dark wizard. Yes. Lurk. Thank you, Tetra, for the lurk. I appreciate it. This might be good. For now, it'll be like that. We'll do a little bit more, a couple more missions, and then we can call it a night. I can tell I am getting a little tired. I was supposed to leave on time today, but I ended up just having to do a lot of. I had to end up doing a lot of scheduling for our advertisers today. We'll get more Mako stones. They're probably gonna be behind all of these rocks. Chests.
Activating combat mode.
かかってこい狙うぜ僕の手だはっおいツォンお前あの村を空爆して平気なのか俺全然納得いかねえ
我が社の不祥事の痕跡は全て消されるそれを支えるのも我々タークスの仕事だ
But bombing a whole
また
village?
それかよ
What? That's a little crazy.
よっしゃ
Conflict resolved.
What kind of freaking company is this?
Activating combat mode.
見てろお前してやれこれこれ僕の手だ
Conflict resolved.
There you go.
よっしゃ
I'm getting it.
Activating combat mode.
邪魔すんな好きにやらせるかよお前してやれせーのこれならどうよはいどうだ
What am I gonna get?
ザックス行くぞ
Papa!
よし英雄になってやるぜお前してやれこっからが本番だ
ソルジャーの誇りを見せてみろ
見逃すなよ
Let's just destroy this bird. Who cares if it's like an endangered species or something?
Conflict resolved.
Hello, cube. This- There we go. Ban.
Activating combat mode.
これこれ僕の手だせーのお前してやるはっ逃がすかよほいっと
Kyle?
楽勝楽勝うわっザッツ伏せて
Damn.
優しい顔してなかなかやるね助かったよサンキューな役に立った
Oh,
な
look at him. So cute.
覚悟しとけよ
これがソルジャーなのか。
とっておきのお見舞いしてやれおっしゃ
Conflict resolved.
Nice. I say that at the end of everything as soon as I get the item. Reminds me of, what is it? There is this like particular thing where the person will say nice a bunch of times. Item in the plains. Alright, let me first save and then we'll do that one. I want a fat chocolate. Oh, sleep. I don't need to worry about chests. I just need to go to the enemy. Oh, it's a bug.
Activating combat mode.
Oh! I got tricks. I got tricks. Come on, give it to me. Yes.
ザックス
Give me the luck.
シス
こんなところで何してるの？
さあな突然コスタで休暇取れってさでそっちは
偶然ね。私も主任に休暇をもらったのよ。せっかくだからコスタでバカンスしようと思って。
この休暇統括の指令じゃないんだよ
せっかくの休暇よ。仕事なんて忘れて羽を伸ばしましょう。じゃあまたね。
羽とか翼とかもういいよ
How are we getting any sun here?
行くぜとっておき
ザックスなら勝てる。
よーし燃えてきた
Get the bug out of the way at least.
待てシスネソンはどこでもあのスーツなのか
ひょっとして水着姿見たかった？
いや暑くないのかなって
何をしている急ぐぞ
暑くないのか
No.
覚悟しとけよ
ザックスなら勝てる。
よーし燃えてきた
I wonder if maybe I can do this.
彼らか
ああ久しぶりだなセバスチャンエッサイ
Who?
ザックスすまない アバランチへの対応でソルジャーに犠牲者を出してしまって。
気にすんな。こいつらは最後に正気に戻った。それにここに来ればいつでも会える。こっちは元気でやってる。だから心配しないで休んでてくれ。じゃあまたな。こっからが本番だ。
これまで
だから頑張ってるって。
Let's destroy him. This is not overkill for him. I need to destroy the bison.
Conflict resolved.
No damage, hell yeah. Look at that. And I got 2 fat chocobo feathers. What was the other thing? Oh, another one. Oh! I think we have to do all these other ones before that one. Sure, yeah, we could beat up Genesis. Oh, there we go. My neighbor is now singing. You'll get to see it. You'll get to hear it. Get to hear them practicing. Still need, but I know I do. I'm just waiting on him.
Activating combat mode.
Pop it out. I plan on doing all the missions, so I will eventually get it. Maybe I can work on him
お疲れ様でしたった。
before leaving tonight.
タークスの連携もなかなかでしょ。
Or was she just pretending? Oh, I was doing it wrong. Oh wait, I was able to somehow do it, thanks.
タークスなら勝てる。
よーし燃えてきた。
not allowing me to... I wonder why it's not the... Oh, come on. I wonder why it wasn't allowing me to do the... It's like you suck too much to get any bonuses. Oh well. I think maybe this will have to be a thunder one, I think. Possibly. Thunder is good. Do I have... I have Thundera. There we go.
Activating combat mode.
I didn't mean to skip it. Oh well.
ザックスなら勝てる。
よーし燃えてきた
Chocobo! Oh yeah. Chocobo, stop! Hell yeah, look at that fucking Chocobo stop! God damn.
Conflict
Hell
resolved.
yeah. Yes. There he is. New mission. Let's save first. Do 25%? Hell yeah, I did. Missions completed, 25%. Rush assault. Escape from Hojo's lab. Oh, a monster has escaped from Hojo's lab. Alright. This is gonna be timed. Oh good, it's not. Oh, I've got this.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
There you go. Mystery materia. A new image will be added. Oh, yes. Wait, this is the song I hear all the time. This is the song she sings all the time.
Activating combat mode.
Oh.
Conflict resolved.
I was awing the mandrakes. Ah. Sneaky, sneaky.
Activating combat mode.
せーの今してやる
Sky high.
Conflict resolved.
Are my emotions sky high? Is that what this is? Is that what that meter is about?
Activating combat mode.
見てろ逃がすかよはっはいっと今してやる
Conflict resolved.
おっしゃー
Activating combat
か
mode.
かってこい
Hungry. Oh, I don't want to make pizza.
おっしゃ
Conflict resolved.
Oh. Okay. I'm not mad about that. Oh, I did all of them. To hell and back. Stop blade. Oh. Ooh, another image, yes.
Activating combat mode.
見てろ狙うぜガスかよ決まった
ねえザックス、
Yes.
前にしてた羽置きこの砂場でもできる？
もちろん。じゃ成功したらデート1回な。
He's always asking
で
for
も失敗したら私のお願い一つ聞いてね。
oh this thing.
お願い、もう1回チャンスを。
仕方ないな。じゃあもう一回だけね。
よっとどんなもんだい。
やらせるか逃げるなら今のうち
頑張って。
おうよ
Conflict resolved.
おっしゃ
Come on.
Activating combat mode.
邪魔すんな おっしゃ
Conflict resolved. Activating combat mode.
Well, there we go.
Conflict resolved.
よし
モンスターは全部倒したみたいだな。お宝おあった。
Of course.
マジかよ
You're too nice, Zach. Catsis! Megaphone! Yes! Catsis! Courage boost! Cube. No. Gave them some food to distract them. Alright, it's already 10, but I feel like I could do a couple more missions. Especially when there's more summons to do. Look at that! Oh, I did a ton very 100%. Okay. I guess like the amount of like different ones or levels. Deals damage to one enemy, stuns and deals physical defense, deals damage to all, becomes invincible and cures poison, silence and curse, activates critical, and raises the limit gauge level. Level increases in equal, like stars, deals damage to all enemies, deals magic defense, ignoring damage to all enemies, deals magic defense, ignoring damage to all enemies. Deals death effect to all enemies present. Damn. Deals physical defense, ignoring damage. Murderous thrust. Deals physical defense, ignoring damage to one enemy. Cures poison and silence and activates barrier and barrier endure. Damn. And then also look at how much money I'm. Special assignment. What's with the PR department? Oh. What's with the PR department's thinking? Nothing but a public relations magazine inside a chest. I want a real treasure this time. Somewhere in the marine caves. There's supposed to be a treasure hidden by Shinra's HR department. Go find it. You can bet there's lots of nasty monsters in the area. But I'm positive you're used to that by now. This one had better be good, or else. Oh, he does mimic the span. That's hilarious. A new image, yes, we will do that. Always look behind. Vital slash, nice.
Activating combat mode.
Ooh.
しかし派手にやってくれたね。
奴らの動きは我々タークスが掴む。ザックス、その後は頼んだぞ。
ああ、任せろ。
行くぜ、とっておき。
これまで
だから頑張ってるって。おっしゃ
Drain rough. I'll need to like spam certain missions after I complete everything, just so I can like level up a bunch of material.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
おっしゃー
Alright, that's everything. Oh, there's that. I don't have any thunder. Do I? Let me see. I do have thunder. Yes. Past me
Activating
was so
combat
smart.
mode. Conflict resolved.
Oh no, I'm
モン
just
ス
so
ター
used
は
to doing
全部
blizzard.
倒したみたいだな。お宝。お、あった。
Of course.
またかよ。そう、あのガキ。
Moogle? Hell yeah, Moogle. I'm just looking for the ones that'll give me. Muscle Bell. Where is the cactar? Fun in the sun. I'm very curious. We are gonna fight on our own vacation time. Are we gonna fight in our
つ
swimsuit?
いに来たぜ、コスタ・デルソル。今度こそ休暇を満喫してやる。なんだ？おい君、またあいつらがやってきたぞ。なんとかしてくれ。
What the
そう
fuck?
だ、休暇の邪魔しやがって。
I knew it. Ah! Thank you
Activating
for the lurk, I
combat mode.
appreciate it.
全部倒したぞ。ちゅうわけで休暇バカンスワカンス。
Hell yeah. They'll put on sunscreen.
よし、とりあえずスクワットだな。
Zach! Oh my god. He does not know how to actually vacation. Dark matter obtained. I'm gonna just let him do that while I take a drink. I wanna see the cacti. Yes. We're doing all the fun stuff. They told him he didn't need to work, so he's doing diddly squats, yeah. That was a good one.
Activating combat mode.
Yeah. You asshole.
Conflict resolved.
おっしゃー。
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved. Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
There he is! Look at him! Look how cute he is!
Activating combat mode.
Sorry. Sorry, baby.
Conflict resolved.
Sorry, little baby guy. Muscled up. Your previous break was rudely interrupted by an attacking Genesis Babylon. So here is your permit for a real vacation. Look how dead he is. The cactar.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
He is a very good character. I'm sorry. I had to do it. What, Cutie? You want to be in my lap? No? Then why come here? Are you just questioning my existence?
Activating combat mode.
How dare you?
Conflict resolved.
Did I open it? Yes, I did.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
There we go. Cursed ring obtained. Yes. There's one particular mission I have to redo because I missed the chest.
Activating combat mode.
かかってこい
Conflict resolved.
Champion belt. Almost 10:30. Wow, damn. Just enjoying this game so much. Here we go. Up, Sabrina.
Activating combat mode.
邪魔すな見てろ今生きてやるせーの逃がすかよこれこれ
Conflict resolved.
おっしゃ
This will be good practice for that. Technique at least. Alright, there it is.
Activating combat mode.
はいっとこれならどうよせーの次にやらせる僕の手だはっ見てろこれならどうよ
Oh, they're showing me
Conflict
both
resolved.
positions. Ah, I see, I see.
Activating combat mode.
狙うぜ逃がすかよはいっとこれならどうよはっ僕の手だおっしゃ
Conflict resolved. Activating combat mode.
見てろあれ好きにやらせるこれならどうよせーの今生きてやるはっ好きにやらせるかよ狙うぜ僕の手だこれこれ逃がすかよ
Conflict resolved.
おっしゃ
I am just blind to this fucking chest. turret boost. That's it.
Conflict resolved.
おっしゃ
Activating combat mode.
ー見てろナイスでやるはいっと逃がしたよ
Conflict resolved.
おっしゃ
Activating combat mode.
ー見てろナイスでやるこれこれこれならどうよせーのはっぶれはっぶれ好きにやらせるかよ逃がすかよはいっと僕の手だ
Conflict resolved.
Yay, we did it. Okay. It is now 10:30, so I think I will leave it at that, but thank you. I was really expecting to be just doing the squats the whole time, so I'm so glad. All I needed was just some sleep and to return to it. I would be able to get it done. So, with that, and next week we'll be continuing this, but gonna just continue on with all of the rest of these missions that we have. So there is this guy, and most likely these guys. The dead. This one. Along with these, and then I'm gonna have to save for last I'll finish these because they're all filled up there. Desert of Surprise. This guy. A secret Shinra facility in the caves has been rendered unusable due to the growth in monster population. You must eradicate them. Note also that the leader of the pack is said to be carrying an item. You may keep all items you obtain during the mission. This thing is gonna. If this is like the first one of this one, and then we have to finish these guys. Oh man, I'm gonna be here for a while. And then who's to say what these are? Then we have a few more Mako ones. Of course, finishing up more Mako. More from Yuffie. I don't even know what this is, and then of course continue. Oh, more Cactar. Oh, look at the Cactar. Okay. One more mission. I didn't know that we'd get them. I should have known because it was like it's like a pattern, but still.
Activating combat mode.
They are tiny. I'm sorry.
Conflict resolved.
I'm sorry. And if it's all just that then. And then there's just a ginormous cactuar that I can't defeat at all.
Activating combat mode.
好きにやらせるかよ。これならどうよ。狙うぜ。奥の手だ。おしまい。
Conflict resolved.
おっしゃー。
Activating combat mode.
I didn't want to do it for. To be fair, it's called Jumbo Cactuar for a reason. Oh god.
Activating combat mode.
かかってこい。
Conflict resolved.
White cake. Nice.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved. Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved. Activating combat mode.
I think I'm a lot more awesome.
Conflict resolved.
I might have to. Depending on how jumbo this jumbo is. Oh.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
What was that? Cactus Thorn. Hell yeah, limit break Cactus Thorn. 1,000 needles. Oh, that's what that was. Cool. Definitely gonna save. Mail orders. There was nothing but a rooster inside that HR chest. Oh, this is making me so mad. If you botch this next one, you're fired, Buster. Like I'm the one who chooses what's in these. Somewhere in the coal mines, there's supposed to be a treasure hidden by Shinra's secretaries. Find it. But it isn't going to be easy. I say you better be prepared for the worst. Then again, You could die before you prepared the coal mines. You could die before you're prepared. The coal mines are famous for having really mean monsters inside. Alright, 1,000 needles. It deals damage to all enemies present, tell ya. And then removal raises the level of all equipped materia and activates level increase is equal to the level of removal power. Oh! Damn! What the hell? So I just need 3 more. Wow, I'm surprised. And I'm rich. What's the sword proficiency? 1%. Wow. I think I'll need to practice some more. But with that, I'm going to leave it as that right now. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for the alerts as well. We'll go ahead and see who we can raid. This was a bit of a long stream. Almost 3 hours. I just couldn't help it. So it looks like there is Mikon. So we'll go ahead and see if they are allowing raids. If not, then I will have to free you guys to the world, but that is okay. It looks like I am able to do the raid, so go ahead and do that. Mikon is playing with a friend, and they're playing Buckshot Roulette. Have a good night. Thank you, Blaze. I hope that you will have a good night as well. I hope that everybody will have a good night and take care, and have a good weekend. Man, even though that this was supposed to be just a 4-day week, because we had the 3-day weekend, this was like this week felt for so long. Good night and take care. Thank you. Good night and take care. And as always, be good raiders. And I will see you next time. Bye.